I'm going to give you a couple reasons why the United States Post Office should not receive any more funding from taxpayers on those federal bailouts. It's because they don't know how to do their jobs. And so, putting aside the indiscretions on the job, where married female and male employees are allowed to run havoc with other people's lives by commingling on the job. Let's bring your attention to focus on current day events. Now, they talk a lot about this COVID and all this HIPAA regulation bullshit. Let me give you some examples here. So my daughter, Amanda, dates this guy named Travis Cook. I'm going to call you right out on this shit because I'm done with it, okay? His mother happens to work for the post office, and just so all this shit sinks in, okay? So Travis and Amanda get a room together, sharing a room, and they get a P.O. box, and he moves out. And his mother should have guided him correctly on receiving his mail that he left behind, but she didn't do it, okay? So on my passages through, I often check my daughter's P.O. box so that she doesn't have to be concerned about what's sitting in her P.O. box, okay? She gave me the key. So this has been going on since, I don't know, February maybe. Every time I check her box, Travis Cook's mail is in her box. And so there's been a few times where I've forwarded it to his address, to his sister's address in Arcade. And then all the other times I return it to the teller, the postal employee, and I say, you know, he's not getting his mail here. Well, I don't know why it keeps coming here. I've even sent him a change of address form to make it easy for him since his mother is not guiding him, an employee of the post office. And so today I stopped to check my daughter's mail, and there's like one piece for her, and the rest is Travis and some Melody girl. That's it. Both pieces of mail. It's medical related. So I go up to the teller at the post office and I say, or whatever their, customer service representative, whatever their fucking title is, crooks. And I said, this is the last time I'm going to tell you guys to stop putting Travis's mail in that box, because he doesn't pick up his mail here, and I'm not his slave, okay? I'm like, are you guys HIPAA compliant? The post office, are you HIPAA compliant? And the guy goes, I think so. I'm like, well, I don't think so. So here's Travis's phone number, and here's his medical information. I'm passing it back to you. It's clearly marked on the outside, personal and confidential. And I'm going to tell you to call him, and his mother works for the post office, and tell them to get their fucking personal shit straightened out. And P.S., by the way, this Melanie or Melody or whoever the fuck her name is, that her medical information keeps ending up in my daughter's P.O. box. You can figure that one out for yourselves too. I mean, there's no sense making a formal complaint with the inspector general. It ain't going anywhere. There's no sense of making a formal complaint with the postmaster. It ain't going nowhere, because these people run havoc with their job, intentionally creating fraud so that they can get federal bailouts, because we don't know how to operate our facilities, and we don't know how to do our jobs right. Well, how many times do people have to tell you what you're doing wrong? When you intentionally put other people's mail in people's P.O. boxes where it doesn't belong, that's, like, you can't match up numbers. You need to go back to fucking grade school. Retake the fucking test. and change the boundaries of the job. But don't come to us as taxpayers looking for a fucking bailout because you ain't fixing any of your fucking problems. Like, I'm so tired of the United States. You want to throw this COVID bullshit at us? Make us wear masks? Why don't you start internally and fix your fucking problems? You are the problem.